Well, it's true. The number of clubs is down quite significantly. Numbers we look at, we think there are about 20% fewer member-owned private clubs in the country today than there were at the turn of the century. So I think any industry seeing a contraction of 20% or more, society's telling you something, right? That they don't value you quite the way they were. So I think there's a lot of issues going on there with lifestyles and values. But one of the other things that's really been affecting them is demographics. The number of people in the prime joining years has been smaller over the last year. Not to get too deeply in the demographics, but sort of Generation X on either side of the millennials and the baby boomers, it's about half the size. And our data shows that about 75% of members join between the ages of 35 and 45. And the number of people between 35 and 45 has been smaller over the course of the last 10 or 15 years. The real opportunity for the clubs is that's going to increase now every year for the next 15 years, and that's of course the millennials moving into that age group. Oldest millennials are about 38 years old today. There's a whole group of people behind them, about 80 million people, and every year now more and more people are going to get into that sweet spot for joining. And so I think demographics are going to turn very favorably for clubs over the next decade or more. They need to do some things to leverage that opportunity and certainly draw that group in. But I like the supply story. The number of people in that key joining age is going to be larger than it's been for a long, long time.